Hey, this is Colin at sheetsresume.com, and I just wanted to go over a question I get a lot, which is, should graphic designers use different types of resume formats than you typically see? So you're a graphic designer, you're a visual designer, a UX designer, you're an artsy person, you're someone who does art for a living, you're creative. That's wonderful. But a resume is not the place to show off your design chops. A portfolio is perfect for that. And you should put that in the header of your resume, a link to your portfolio. But your resume itself should not be the perfect representation of what you can do artistically. And that's because you're not thinking about a resume in the context of how a screener is looking at it. A resume screener, whether it's an AI or a human, needs to be able to very quickly read your resume and understand what's going on in a matter of seconds. An AI needs to be able to read it top down, left, right. It doesn't need all these different boxes and confusing sections. So I see oftentimes designers, they'll do like a four-column thing or a two-column thing. They'll put a lot of color or swirlies or icons. Um, and that's really hard for an AI ATS system to read. So number one, you're not getting through the filter that first pass, and you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there by eliminating yourself from a lot of human resume piles that you're not even getting considered for before they screen for an interview. After the AI, you go to the human screener, and these are the people who actually decide who gets an interview. And when you do that whole creative, orange, yellow, fun blue resume that has the icons and the stars and the swirlies, it's just so hard for that human resume screener who's usually some 22, 23-year-old, overly caffeinated, going through 1,000 resumes in a day, right? Maybe they do 1,000 resumes in 5 hours. That's 200 resumes an hour, three every minute, or less than 20 seconds per resume. They're just doing like it's like Tinder. They're just doing left, right, yes, no. And if you give them any pause whatsoever in terms of, wait, what is going on with this resume? Who is this person? You're gone. You're just in the no pile because they'd rather make it through the full stack of 1,000, which they know there will be 20 interviews in, guaranteed, than they would spend 3 or 4 minutes looking through every super long resume, super odd looking resume, super different resume. If they spent all that time looking through every resume that didn't fit into a very neat one page clean format, they would never get through that stack of 1,000. And they might still say no anyway to the cutesy resumes that are longer or different. So it's just game theory. And the screeners don't even know that they're doing game theory, but they're literally just, they know intrinsically if I spend too much time on these weird resumes, I'm not going to have time to get through my whole stack. And I might say no to the weird resumes anyway. So why spend time on them when guaranteed if I get through the whole stack, I'll find my quota for interviews this week. And that's what's happening in the human screener's head. So you're going to shoot yourself in the foot if you try to make your resume reflect what you can do from a visual design perspective. Use your portfolio for that. Put your portfolio link in your header as a link to your portfolio. We do that automatically at sheetsresume.com. And use your portfolio as the place to really show off what you can do from a design perspective. And if you're a designer without a portfolio, I highly recommend making one. Use Squarespace or Wix or another website creator. Or build your own website from scratch if you're also technical. And that can really show off some good chops too. But don't try to make the resume a place to show off what you can do visually. Use a very simple format like the one we have on sheetsresume.com. We only have one resume format for a reason. Unlike every other resume builder out there, we don't have a simple category or a modern category or, colors or black and white or, classic. It's one format because we've been doing this for over a decade and we know what works and what doesn't work. And our resume has been used by millions of people with tens of thousands of success stories that we've heard of that people have sent us. And I can't express to you enough how much you're limiting the amount of interviews you're getting if you're trying to make your resume something different in a situation where the resume screener cannot intake the information of something different. So use our format, sheetsresume.com. It's totally free. It's a resume template you can download in a docx or on Google Docs if you don't have Microsoft Word. Or you can use our AI resume builder, of course, as a really good, easy button to put everything in there. And as always, if you can't afford our AI resume builder, please email me and I'm happy to provide it to you for free. Thanks for watching. This has been Colin from sheetsresume.com. Graphic designers, I know a lot of you, you're my friends. I've hired many of you. You guys are amazing people. Do not try to show it off in the resume. It will backfire.